Life was dull until you came. I was breathless when we first met. Couldn't keep my hands away. I was speechless when we first met. Yeah, you took the pain away. Didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart. Life was dull until you came. Now I see.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Becca, and if you need some extreme cleaning motivation, you came to the right place today because I have a ton of cleaning I need to get done. We just had Hurricane Ian come swinging through South Carolina. We're on the coast, so thankfully it was not that bad. The sun is back out, and my heart goes out to all of you in Florida who have felt any of that, really any of it, regardless if it was big or if it was little. My heart goes out to everybody who, you know, has a lot of devastation right now in Florida. But with that being said, yesterday I had a massive migraine, so I laid in bed all day while the wind was like howling outside. My roof could have ripped off, but my head hurt so bad that it wouldn't have mattered. Like, those of you who get headaches and migraines, you know what I'm talking about. But needless to say, between the hurricane and my migraine, my house is trashed. So we have a lot of cleaning up to do. With that being said, let's hop right into today's video and get to cleaning. Before we start cleaning, I'm going to make myself an iced coffee to give me some motivation to get my butt moving, because this was just one of those days where I just wasn't super motivated, so I needed that little pick-me-up. As you can tell, my kitchen is completely trashed. It is a complete disaster. I really just let everything go and felt like, you know what? Sometimes when you have like a really bad migraine or a headache or you're not feeling good, you just have to really just let everything fall to the wayside. Take care of yourself, do the minimum that you have to do as a parent, and just feel better. And that's exactly what I did. So our house was super messy. How is everybody doing on this Sunday? Have you had a great week or a great weekend? Let me know if you did anything exciting. I know a lot of people are coming up on that time where we're doing pumpkin patches and corn mazes and hay rides. I love this time of year. It's so much fun doing all of those things. We will be doing them in the near future as well. Thankfully, there is like a pumpkin patch place right down the street from our house. So we'll probably just go back to that again. They do like a fun hay ride and everything. It's a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. One of the things I really wanted to work on focusing on today is the Backsplash. I really wanted to get that cleaned. I don't clean it all the time. I probably should clean it more often than what I do. Obviously, if I make a messy meal and it splashes everywhere, I will clean it more often, but I really wanted to focus on moving like all the stuff off the counter and really just like kind of deep cleaning those spaces, because I don't do it all the time. It definitely needed to be done.
Who would have thought I'd be up on cloud nine? I would never take our love for granted. Love how you make me feel alive when you're with
I think every time I clean this area, or this area is kind of shown in my house, I get a lot of questions on what this thing is coming out from the wall, and it is called a pot filler, and it's just a water line. So when you're like making pastas or you need water or whatever, just an easy convention so that you can, you know, get your water right there at the stove. You don't have to, you know, walk around, because we do have an island in the middle of the other island that has the like water on it, the sink. There's an island in the middle. That was one of the reasons why we did want to upgrade to the pot filler, because we knew that, you know, obviously we can make it work, but we knew that it would be nice to have the pot filler and not have to like always be like maneuvering around the other island to get to like the water and everything. But we love it. If you can splurge on something like that, I definitely say do it. I know everybody's indifferent about it. Some people feel like they don't use it enough, it's not worth it. Some people feel like they can't live without it, but we love it. I use it all the time, and I think it's such a neat like invention.
And I wasn't ready yet to learn how to live without you.
When we built this house, we actually decided to splurge in the kitchen more than anything. We didn't do a lot of the added like trim upgrades, like we didn't do like crown molding, we didn't do, you know, like coffered ceilings or anything like that. Those are very expensive upgrades and they definitely overcharge for them for sure. And those are things you can do after the fact that you can either try and do yourself, which I like to do a lot of the time, or you can hire somebody else out and pay literally like a quarter to half of what they were going to charge you for it. So we felt like, you know what, if we want to do those things afterwards, we will. But I do feel like when reselling a home, the kitchen really sells the home. And of course, a lot of these things we could have added afterwards too. But, you know, we really just wanted to make sure, because we knew we wouldn't be here forever, that this is, you know, attractive to buyers. And I think kitchens are always a good way to make things attractive to buyers. And honestly, this was the first home Chris and I built together, and we're grown adults now, so we had a grown adult budget this time around. So we really just decided, okay, where do we want our money to go? And both of us agreed the kitchen. So we went ahead and upgraded the kitchen for like the wall ovens and the pot filler, the backsplash. We did not upgrade the granite. That is the standard granite that comes with these builds. But yeah, so that's what we decided to do. I'm going to clean out this cabinet because this is where we keep our toaster, and the crumbs are just never ending. I mean, the second I set it down in there, crumbs fall in there. So every now and then I try to get in this cabinet and just clean it out.
When I am still in love with you.
So the current toaster we have is super duper old and it's starting to like malfunction. So I went ahead and bought the cheapest toaster at Target. My husband was like, you cannot buy the cheapest one. That's what I did. I bought the cheapest one at Target, and I literally like test ran it just to like be sure that I liked it before we really started using it, and I hated it. So my husband was right. Don't buy the cheapest one. Just go ahead and splurge on it because it's not a very good toaster. So needless to say, that toaster is going back. Also, can somebody explain to me, why are toasters so expensive? Why are they so expensive?
Say my name until the city burns and the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Stay with me until the last man falls. I don't need them anyway. When I'm with you, I have it all. Oh, I'll never let you slip away.
Moving on to doing the dreadable dishes. I really have been really good about staying on top of the dishes lately. This doesn't look like I have been, but that was because, like I said the day before, I had a migraine. But for the most part, I have been really good at keeping up with the dishes and the clutter. Like even on the bar area, like there is some stuff on it now, but it's still really not that bad. I'm really proud of myself.
Until the end of time.
I know it's still really early and some of you are probably going to be like, I can't believe you're even asking this question, but who has started Christmas shopping? Chris and I have grabbed a few things here and there, but we obviously are nowhere close to being done. I mean, we're not even close to halfway yet, but we did start grabbing a few things here and there. I am trying really hard to make this the year that I get it all together before last minute. because I'm such a last minute person when it comes to holidays. I don't know. I just work better under pressure, I guess. Like, I just work better under pressure and I always pull it together. But this year I really want to try. So I'm making a conscious effort this month and next month to really just get it done. So let me know in the comments if you've already started or if you're about to start or what your plan is if you have one. Or let me know if you're just a procrastinator like me and you'll get it done last minute.
Do it, you blow my mind without a word. Ooh, stuck upside down, I might be dreaming, there's no way back now. Make every inch of my body wanna dance with you all night long. Dive in, babe, you know we can't stop this. Come on and show me what you got, 'cause I don't care. With you all night long. Dive in, babe, you know we can't stop this. Come on and show me what you got, 'cause I don't care if they think we're mad to be falling in love with you. I'll do it again and again and again and again.
One of the things that I love most about having like a backsplash is how easy it is, obviously, to wipe everything off. So when, you know, things splash because you're washing dishes or you're making coffee or you're cooking a meal that's like, you know, messy, it wipes right off so easily when it's the tile. And obviously with the drywall and everything, it's not quite as easy. So I grew up in apartments and I don't even think, like, on top of the fact that it's drywall, they're using flat paint. Everything is so hard to get off the wall. And usually once it's there, it's not coming off. So it's kind of cool to have, you know, a backsplash and realizing like how easy it is to keep that area clean.
Can somebody come and save me? I just wanna know. I wanna know.
I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red.
Moving into the dining room, which isn't completely horrible, right? I mean, it's just kids live here. It is what it is. I have all of these Pokemon cards. Grayson has been collecting them lately. If you don't know who Grayson is, he is my 6-year-old, and he's just kind of hit that moment where Pokemon cards are, you know, the ish for him. He loves them. I really need to get him like one of those books where you can store them in so that they're not just like randomly thrown all over the house and all over the place, because lately this has been my life.
Conquer the night if I can make it, if I try to draw the red light. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night if I can make it, if I try to draw the red.
I was really excited to see everybody's feedback about the Halloween house tour. It seems like a lot of you want to see a Halloween house tour, so I'm really excited to be sharing that. That will be out on Wednesday at 11 a.m. I'm super excited. I haven't even finished decorating yet. It's been a very slow process because life has just been really crazy lately and chaotic, but we're surviving. But I have finished the entryway, I finished the nook in the dining room, and today actually I will be finishing the rest of the house. I'm going to do the front porch and just add some like few simple touches to like the dining room table and like on the TV stand and stuff, which will take me all of like 5 minutes, right? But we love Halloween in this house. I love decorating for Halloween and Christmas. Those are my 2 favorite holidays to decorate for, so I'm really excited to be done with it and just, you know, bask in its glory.
Yesterday we could be ourselves. Didn't have much, but nevertheless, we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother.
Honestly, this is what my living room looks like on a daily basis. When I pick it up every day at the end of the night, this is pretty much where it's at. Some days actually with school days, and if I'm out of the house a lot that day, like shopping and getting stuff done outside of the house, all my errands, the house isn't too bad. But for the most part, when we're home, we're living in the home, we're making messes, we're hanging out, we're having fun, we're playing with toys because that's what they're there for. And my kids do help me a lot of the time. The boys actually just cleaned up the playroom. The entire playroom is trashed. They cleaned it all up themselves. But when I'm filming, I typically just do it myself because this is my job and I would never want to force my kids to be on camera, to clean if they don't want to be. And of course, at 3 and 6 years old, I don't think they understand the gravity of like, you know, being on the internet and everything. Seeing clips of them here and there is fine, but I just don't like to force them to do work while filming it.
I always knew we could do so many great things. So still believe in
All right,
me.
friends, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
So hear me out. You know we lost our purpose.